Hello and welcome, I'm your host Elizibar, and we're just gonna do like a mini review of Amazing Age. Ignore my Sinestro Core War thing over here. Just ignore that. This is what we're looking at right here. So what is Amazing Age? Amazing Age is an all ages title from Alterna Press, Alterna Comics. You can see right there. And it's basically kind of like a Narnia story. It's about three friends who, and we're not going to spoil too much, but they start out, let's rotate the camera a little bit, like maybe like that. In the real world, bad things happen, they drift apart, and then they get pulled into the other world. Issue 0 here was kickstarted. There's some all new stuff in it compared to the other issues. And it tells the story of the heroes searching for them. You can see them pulling the the people from our world into their world. Boom, right there. And they have to protect them from the bad guys. Boom, action-packed drama, cool stuff. The art, I find it's simplistic and kind of, I don't know what the right word is to use. Childish isn't the right word, but that's the best word I got. I find it really appealing for this particular kind of story, because this is a story about a world that children thought up, or at least that's how the main character views it. As it's a world he dreamed up. He put him and his friends into the world. Turns out that it's a little more complicated than that, and I'm not going to go into any of that stuff because of spoilers. But I just want to show, like, the covers all look good. The coloring is nice. It pops. That's one of the most important things, I think, is the coloring needs to look dynamic. Like, this coloring is pretty good. It's not like super detailed. It's an old style. But I think it looks good. It looks really good on newsprint. So here's this fight on newsprint. And here I have the graphic novel because I got it for free. It's part of the Amazing Age 0 Kickstarter, or maybe free is not the right word. And you can see, I think it actually looks a little bit better on the newsprint. It has this darker, less clean look, and I find that a little bit more appealing. I don't know, you can judge for yourself. The trade paperback version of it is printed on really nice paper. The comic book version of it, printed on newsprint, like everything else Alterna publishes in this range. And I really like the way it looks. The character designs are a mix of, like, definitely like Silver Age kind of stuff. Stuff that is just kind of like, yeah, this guy just looks bad. I mean, look at this dude. In all these panels where he shows up, he looks like one bad dude. He's got this mask on, his eyes, he got like the dark circles, he looks a little evil. Like, you can tell he's a bad guy just from seeing him. I find all the character designs to be pretty appealing. I find the writing to be solid. I mean, this isn't like super complicated writing, but it kept me engrossed the whole time I was reading. Like, look at all these words over here. Normally I don't like it when there's tons and tons of words, but he's doing like one page of exposition to save us multiple more pages of exposition. It's good stuff. Here's some more action so you can see, like, what's his name? Black Knight? I think his name is Black Knight. You can see his powers at work. You can see the explosion. I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. Kaboom! Like that. Like, the fighting is intense. You feel threatened. You like the writing and all that is good enough that you can feel a little bit threatened on the character's behalf for what's going to happen. That's good writing. This was once I had all 5 issues, I just read them. I read them all. I just went brump all through them. It was great. I couldn't put it down. I don't know what else to say. The art's not like, okay, look. Like, yes, this isn't modern superhero art with this beautiful coloring, a little hashing for shading. Well, there's some little hashing here, but you know what I mean. I mean, this isn't like this. This is definitely earlier. Like, if I got out my Tomb of Dracula trade paperback that's there over on my shelf that way, it looks more like this than that. It's definitely an earlier kind of work, and I had a lot of fun. It fits the story. It fits what it's going for. It fits the Narnia, children going into another world and adventuring kind of thing very well. I'm going to say something and it may sound bad. Like I said, you know, the verb I could come up with was like childlike, but in this case, oh, sorry, my fingers were in the way. In this case, that is absolutely common. You can see the evolution of these characters, like here in the back matter. This is just great. I loved it. I can't say anything else, anything more. I loved it. I had a lot of fun reading it. I think you'll have a lot of fun reading it. I think if you have nieces, nephews, or sons or daughters, and you know they're like in that kind of like late adolescent, young to young adult kind of phase, this is totally something appropriate for them. It was a lot of fun for me as an adult. I'm sure you know, those kids at the children's hospital that got these copies I dropped off there, I'm sure they're having a lot of fun reading it too. Assuming they've been given out by now. I don't know how long bureaucracy takes to move stuff around, but it's a great little comic. For $1.50 each in this format, it's hard to beat. The trade's only $10. It's printed on this, what is this? This is matte finish paper. It looks really good. I think I like the newsprint a little better. I think I said that already. So I'm going to shut up. You all can make up your own mind. But I really liked Amazing Age. It was a lot of fun. You guys have a great day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Until the next time. Bye-bye. That was supposed to be like my head nodding as I said that. Did the effect work? Guess not. Bye-bye.